Hey beans, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to move through a flow that will take you to your forearm stand or your pincha. The only thing that you'll need for this practice is a yoga block, just one singular block. So grab your block and I'll meet you on your mat. Starting at the top of our mats, getting grounded into the space as we take 3 cleansing breaths to say hello to this practice. Nice big inhales, drawing in through the nose or the mouth, whichever feels most natural to you here to begin. And as you sigh it out, imagining that we're growing down some roots through the mat down to the earth, arriving in this space. Drawing the deepest breath you've taken so far. Really filling the belly and then draw it out. With your next inhale, intentionally drawing the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, draw them down and back. This time, inhale, draw both arms up to the sky. We're gonna drop the right arm all the way down, scoop it all the way up. So elbows down to the ground, and now that hand is shining up to the sky behind the back. Now we start to bend through that left arm, grab hold of the hands. Maybe they don't touch yet, maybe the fingers just dance towards each other. Taking a nice big breath in, see if we can find some length. Beautiful, exhale. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, release those arms to cactus. Beautiful. Nice big inhale, send the chest forward. As you exhale, round through the spine like a cat-cow motion. Beautiful. Nice big inhale, reaching both arms up again. This time we drop that left arm, scoop it all the way down and up that back. Fingertips shine to the sky, elbow down. Reaching the right arm up, bending through that elbow, send those fingertips towards the other. Maybe they just dance towards each other, maybe they touch, maybe you can grab hold of those fingers, taking a breath here. If the fingers aren't quite touching yet, this is a great time for a strap in the top hand. Let it fall into the fingertips of the bottom so you've got some tension. One more inhale. On the exhale, we release, find that cactus. As you inhale, draw the chest forward. Exhale, round through that spine. Find 3 more rounds of this cat-cow motion here. Using the breath to guide the body back and forth, finding that fluid movement in the spine and through the shoulders with this cactus arms. On your last one, go ahead and drop the hands in front, pushing yourselves back to a tabletop position and taking 3 to 4 rounds of breath here with some organic movement here in your tabletop and your foundation. Finding some movement and some fluidity within the spine. Maybe that looks like barrel rolls. Maybe that looks like some more spinal waves. Whatever this looks like to you, just take some more intention into the fingertips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. On your last few, really draw the movement in with the breath, like it was guiding the rhythm of the movement. Last breath, make it the strongest you've taken in this shape. And as you exhale, meet me in a neutral spine. Nice big inhale, we'll reach the right arm up to the sky. Let the chest shine to the right. Exhale, we sweep it underneath that arm. Bring it just to a hover. Don't let that shoulder touch just yet. Inhale, we scoop it back up. 3 more like that, finding a really active twist here. On your last one, drop the shoulder, drop the ear. Maybe that left hand walks out in front of the gaze. Maybe it wants to come up to the tip top, or maybe you want to see what it feels like to wrap it all the way around, maybe grabbing hold of that right thigh, right hip. Taking a breath here, imagining you could watch it travel through the spine. Exhale, settle into that twist, maybe into the shoulder. 2 more breaths here. Nice big inhale. drawing the hand back to support you, pushing you up to that tabletop position. Shimmy the shoulders as you bend in one arm, extend, bend in the other. Bringing ourselves back to neutral. See if we can zip up that rib cage. Nice big inhale, reaching the left arm up to the sky, chest to follow. Exhale, we sweep it under, find that hover. Use that inhale, draws you up. Exhale, brings you to that hover. 2 more. And on that last one, we let the left shoulder drop, we let the left ear, and then bringing that right hand to wherever it would like to go. Does not have to be the same as the other side. But drawing that breath in strong through the nose and steady out as you find that depth. Releasing the hand to support you back up, using the breath to draw you through that tabletop. Shimmy the hips from right to left. Make it really dramatic. Feel it within the outside of that hip. Beautiful. Slowly taking a few inches back with the knees, finding a bit more length between the hands and knees as we start to walk the hands away, finding our puppy pose. Sending the chest towards the mat, booty up towards the sky. And just as you touch your edge, take an inhale, push into the hands, bring yourself up a few inches. Exhale, back down, puppy pose. 2 more like that. Inhale, draws you up. Exhale, sink into that depth. Last one. Exhale, find that edge. And take 3 breaths here in stillness. On your last breath, bringing yourself back up those few inches, walk the hands underneath the shoulders and grab hold of that block you've got. And you're probably going to have to play with the distance for a moment, but the goal here is going to be to get a little bit more depth within that puppy pose. So we're going to place the elbows on the block and send the hands up towards a prayer pose. So again, judging kind of the distance that we like here, placing the elbows first and then adjusting the knees to the length we'd like as we start to walk them away. Bringing the hands to a prayer, slowly sending the head between the shoulders, again, making little adjustments to your block as needed. 2 blocks here is also an option if you feel like you don't have enough space. And then breathing here as we send the chest down, pushing against that block with the elbows, really finding some space in the armpits. Last breath here. Inhale draws you forward. Release one hand and then the other to take the block off the mat. And that's all that we needed it for today. And then walking the hands back out to find your forearm plank. Taking both forearms down so we can have them parallel, or we can have the hands come to a prayer, but our biggest focus is keeping those elbows in line with the shoulders. And then lifting the lower body into that board position, wrapping those rib cages towards one another, almost zipping them up like a zipper. And then slowly starting to build some rocks or some pulses back and forth here in this forearm plank. We're just going to keep going for 6 rounds of breath here in this pulse. Two more. Keep the breath steady with the pulse. Nice. Start to walk the feet towards the body, sending the hips up high, dolphin pose. Spreading all 10 toes nice and wide. Sending the booty up towards the sky. Drop the head between the shoulders. Really pushing into those forearms. Pushing into the earth. Really seeing if we can push into that space we created between the armpits. Nice. Dropping the knees to a hover, sending the head between the shoulders. Just a touch, push back up, dolphin. Using the breath to move through this pulse. 2 more. Beautiful. Drop yourself down to a child's pose. Take a moment off those shoulders. Bringing yourself back to the breath. Two more rounds of breath here. And then we're pushing ourselves up to our downward facing dog. Spreading those fingers wide, coming up into the tabletop to flip the toes, sending the hips up, find that downward facing dog. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this sequence here. You're gonna take an inhale, roll through the body, find that plank. Exhale, bend through the knees, find that tabletop position. Drop the hips down, find that child's pose. Push up, find your dolphin. Then push up, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling through the shoulders, use your breath to guide you. Exhale, we drop the knees. Child's pose. Dolphin. Last one, downward facing dog. Roll through. Drop those knees. Prep in child's pose. Find that dolphin. This time we're walking the feet up as far as they'll go, prepping for that forearm stand. Maybe you're adjusting, making sure those elbows are in towards each other, underneath the shoulders, really pushing into the earth. Maybe the hands are clasped. You're really pushing the energy in towards the hands. If the hands are parallel down to the mat, we really want to push into the mat. From here, we're just going to lift one leg. Strong breath in. Drop the right leg to meet the left. Strong breath in, raise the left leg. Nice. Slowly lift up towards that forearm stand, but drop it back down. Switch the legs. And take the next few rounds of breath to explore what it would feel like to rock yourself or hop yourself into a forearm shape. And with each little hop or sway up, just bringing the attention to trying to attain that stack between the elbows, the shoulders, and the hips. Playing for just a couple more breaths. Wherever you are, bringing yourself back down to the mat, dropping those knees, and extending those arms out long, finding a child's pose, releasing those shoulders out in front, and drawing ourselves back to the breath. Your next inhale draws the body all the way onto the belly. Bringing everything down towards the mat, chest and all. With an inhale, bringing the chest just up enough that we can raise the arms above us. We're going to twist the right arm under the chest, and then again taking the left arm and mirroring that, finding this very strange crisscross motion. You'll start to feel it across those biceps that we've been working. If it feels like you're choking yourself, you're probably doing it right. Beautiful. Bringing ourselves back up, release that crisscross, and see if we can just swap. Bring the one that was behind in front, readjust, and see if we can find a moment of settling here. Releasing those hands, bringing them underneath the shoulders. And then just release the hands alongside the body. Feeling the breath as the chest rises against the mat, filling the belly. Extending the arms out to a T. Spread the palm of that left hand nice and wide. We're slowly going to pick that right heel up towards the sky and then send it over towards the left side. Using the right hand to help you as you push that body onto its left side. Maybe that right foot kickstands behind you. As you lean into that left shoulder. Taking a nice big breath here. Maybe the head feels good at a hover. Maybe it feels better to just let it fall to the earth. Nice big inhale. We'll roll the body back onto the belly. Extend the right arm out. Spread that palm wide. See if we can rock all the way over in one fluid motion. Left leg kickstands behind the right. Gaze now is looking over the other way. Maybe the head is hovered or we fall and let it drop to the earth. Breathing into that right arm. Your next exhale unravels the body back to the belly. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders to push you up through your tabletop and just finding yourself into a seated position, booty on top of the heel, sitting on those shins. Nice big inhale, we'll sweep the arms all the way up to the earth, or up to the sky, and then drop the right arm to the earth, scoop it all the way up. Reach those fingertips up to the top just like we did before. Finding that cow face, we drop the left fingertips to see if we can reach. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. The energy of the fingertips still is the same, drawing them towards each other, feeling the stretch within the shoulders. Beautiful. Draw and release those hands out to the cactus. As we inhale, send that chest forward. Exhale, round through that spine. Beautiful. Inhale, drawing both arms up to the sky. This time we drop the left down, scoop it around, fingertips up, elbow down, reach the right fingertips up before we bend through the elbow. Find the energy between the fingertips, reaching behind the back. Taking a breath. Inhale, we release, find that last cactus. Inhale, send that chest forward. Exhale, we'll round through the spine. And then drop those hands, kick those feet out as we fall onto one hip. And then finding that final resting pose, unless there's any other shapes that you would like to take. Maybe this is the place you would like to just start your own practice of forearm stands now that we've really warmed up the body. Otherwise, finding yourself into that final resting pose, leaning all the way onto the back, letting the feet fall out heavy. Maybe the hands come onto the belly. Maybe they fall out to the sides. Bringing that focus back into drawing the breath in through the nose, filling the chest, filling the belly. I thank you so much for practicing with me today and allowing me to be a small piece of your practice. I please welcome you to stay here for as long as your body is calling you, but I just want to say thank you, and I hope to see you on the mat next time.